Yeah, keep it up, assholes, because guess what? One day I'm going to get laid by the hottest of age goth chick that's biologically female, and it's going to be consensual, and she'll be alive. And on top of that, y'all going to be jealous as fuck because I ain't going to say shit about it. Because quite frankly, that's none of your business. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Haters gonna hate, 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 hate.
Butts.
What up? What up? What up? It is Tuesday once again, and we are back for another FOC and chill. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't have any drama for you this week. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get the link in the chat. We're going to see if you guys have any drama or if there's anything burning in your heart. Maybe you got a hot take about Captain America 4. You never know. There's all kinds of things. The sky's the limit with these things. So we'll see what's popping out here. We already got somebody joining. What up, Tony? How you doing, my brother?
How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm
No
doing
rant?
good, man.
No rant?
No rant. I got nothing. You know, I mean, I was thinking about it. I was like, I mean, when does it end? You know, I make a video talking about you. You make 3 lives talking about me. I make, like, I don't, what does it matter? So we'll move on. We got GT Key Comic in the house. We got the homie Darth Lopez in here. Thank you for showing love for my latest video. I did drop another comic book review video this time. We're checking out Blade Forger #1 from Mad Cave Comics, which is a comic book publisher that I really enjoy. They've got a lot of great books. So check that one out. We got the homie Kevin, Entropy and Comics in the house. Check him out. What up, Kevin? Thanks for coming through. John's Comics with Kids is here. What up, John AF? Appreciate you coming through. My man Day Mayers is here. Hoping to see him not this weekend, but next weekend for Planet Comic-Con. I'm super excited. I got off for March Madness. I'm going to gamble my face off.
Nice.
And then we go right into Planet Comic-Con. So I'm looking forward to that. Cannot wait. And hopefully you will be there, Dave Maris. Thanks for coming through. We got TN Comedy, Thomas Nickel Comedy in the house. Check him out on the YouTubes and the Instagrams. Thanks for coming through, my man. I appreciate you so much. We got Fatty Boom Batty in the hizzy. The PNW is well represented. What up, John Stout? Good to see you, my man. And DVH is here from across the pond. Hoo-hoo! Appreciate you as always, my man. I thank you for coming through and hanging out with us on these lovely Tuesday nights. I'm glad she'll be alive. He likes the warm. I don't know what is that about?
The guy you just put on the guy saying I kind of got in halfway through it. He's saying about dating somebody. She's gonna be nice and everything.
Oh yeah.
Warm. Okay.
That's like Cobra King or something is his name. People know who he is. He's apparently pretty funny. We got Gamma Rays Comics in the Izzy, one of the Instagram homies, my man. Thank you for coming through for a little bit of FOC and chill, hot take, and on hot cakes. We got Beckerman in here. You can rant about me. Oh, I got a few rants about you, brother.
Nice.
We got Ryan Riley in the house. What up, Ryan? I appreciate you stopping by. Berdazzle is here in Tony's chat, it looks like. What up, Berdazzle? Thanks for coming through. Who else we got? That I was that's the end of the chat, but someone was talking about their YouTube strategy. Why is that word so hard? They were talking about their YouTube strategy. There we go. I got it. And they were talking about how the viewers don't really like when you spend time shouting out the chat, so you try and cut that out as much as possible. And I'm like,
yeah, they don't. You should just say hello, everyone, or something, and that's it. People don't like when you type, but like when I do type, people don't like that. Or when you're like speaking up, but you should. as the host, you should be acknowledging people in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really work for this show. That's not what this show is. So if that's what it takes to, do it correctly, then that's not what FOC is. So this is the Hangout show, man. Everybody's welcome. I shout out everybody that comes through. Contrary to what some may say, I'm not a gatekeeper. That link is always in the chat every single show, and no one has ever been denied entry. So no gatekeeping here, my man. What's up with you? What's going on?
First, Naaman, how you doing? I don't know, same shit as always. I just pick up my books and shit, and I'm really boring. I really am boring. But I don't know, not much. Hopefully, I'm gonna be all geeked out. Apart from my son's 3D printers coming in tomorrow, so we can fix that. So I'm such a geek. Just work in general, and same shit.
John Stout says he has his tickets to Charlotte. I'm assuming that means Heroes Con. I have hopes and dreams of getting back again this year. I was there last year, had a blast.
Is that a good con to go to?
I think it's a good con. Some might say that it's the worst con to go to because all the YouTubers go to that one, but I would say it's the best one to go to.
Because the YouTubers go to that one.
Yeah, hanging out with all the homies. It's really an open group. It's a very inclusive group. So if you are interested in doing it, you are more than welcome to come and join, and we have a great time.
If I go, can I hang with you?
Of course, brother. We'll be hanging out at Planet Comic-Con if you want to swing by here. Not this weekend, but next weekend. We'd love to have you. Anybody listening to my voice right now, come hang out with us for Planet Comic-Con. We will have a good time. I'm excited.
Yeah, say hi to Gamma in the chat.
Oh, I do. Oh, Gamma Rays. And we've got somebody in the back. We got the homie Daymares joining. What up, my man? And we do have a super chat for $5 from the homie Gamma Rays. Thank you so much for throwing that this way. We've got to give you one of my many, many reels. Which one should we give you? Let's go with this one.
Ain't too pretty in the face, but she's super thick. I'm just thinking with my dick. My shit dumb.
There you go. What up, my man? And Big Bertha can get it if she wants it. Just hit me up, baby. Let me know, and we can make this happen. But thank you, Gamma. I appreciate you, brother. That's so kind of you. We got Christina Payne in here. I'm so appreciative of my friend Christina Payne. Thank you for being one of the best mods in the business and sharing people's links out. That's really kind of you, and it is always appreciated. Hey, man, that's a beautiful thing about it, man. If you can't make it this year, maybe next year. So Planet Comic-Con will be back next year. Heroes Con will be back next year, and there will very likely be people going and having a good time. I went to Heroes Con in 2022 and had a blast, met a lot of people. Got to meet Robbie from Pulp Culture Philosophers. That was cool. And then I didn't get to go in 2023, but I did get to go back last year, and I have a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Maybe it ain't for everybody, but I really enjoy hanging out with comic book nerds. I don't really get a lot of that. I don't have a lot of access to comic book nerds. Most of my friends before this comic book thing, I mean, not most of them, all of them, they're not interested in comic books. So I have nowhere else to go to talk about these very nerdy things except for you guys. And I appreciate it, man. It's really nice. We got E-Man in the house. What up, E-Man? Good to see you, dog. Thanks for coming through. Who else? We got String Dog. What up, Ian? Anyways, thanks for coming through.
Don't do next.
The homie Perry is here. What up, Perry? I appreciate you coming by, my brother. Uh-oh, we got Retro in the house. What up,
there
Retro?
he is.
How you doing, my man?
How you doing? Good to see you.
We don't have to make a hangouts yet, but it is fun. I mean, we are going to hang out, and I'm sure me and Pocan Joe will get disgustingly drunk again, but I'm going to eat dinner this time. That's where I fucked up last year is I didn't eat dinner. And so he drank me under a table. But I'm coming back strong this year. We're gonna eat dinner, and I'm gonna be ready to rock and roll, Pocan Joe. So don't you think
I will be there.
Win.
Amen.
Are you gonna be able to drink with us though? Is the question, huh?
Some.
Oh, all right.
Can I just say
All
something?
right.
I just nearly lost my headphones, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I just ordered on eBay, I think yesterday, 2 pairs of Mario, like Super Mario Bros. Style headphones. Same type of design and everything. I've ordered 2 pairs for $17. I'm out there doing unboxing and show you guys later on.
You only have 2 ears. Why do you need 4?
Because backup pair in case. Cause,
in case you grow a new ear.
no, because in case the other one breaks.
What up, Mike? Good to see you, brother.
Hey,
What
Norman.
up, Space Case? Good to see you. Thomas O'Donnell, Comics in the house. What up, Thomas? Thanks for coming through. Yeah, 2 old fashions. I plan to drink quite a bit, few more. Beckerman got me hooked on old fashions.
Yeah,
That's
they're very
probably
good.
about my limit too,
Anytime I drink, that's what I want to drink some old
Let
fashions.
me tell you something, Marcus, aka Circumstance. I put on me best boys today. The Irish checkered jacket for this.
It's the time of the month. Naman, what's going on with you, my man? How you doing, brother?
Just living, surviving the day. And I couldn't stay too long, but I just want to drop by and say hello, folks.
What up, Naman?
Hello, Norman. Good to see you, brother. How you doing?
How are you? I don't know this gentleman.
My name's
That is Retro.
That's
We got Retro in the house. We got Daymares. I guess I should go the other way. Daymares, and then Old Wolf is right next to me. You know, Tony. We got my mama in the chat. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. My memory is not the Retro and Daymare here.
Right.
Okay. All right.
I'm Retro. That's Daymare, and I'm sure you already know Old Wolf. He's kind of commonly known.
Yeah, everybody knows Old Wolf.
Yeah,
Everybody knows the train wreck.
So, Neighbor, how you getting around? Are you getting around? I saw you. You with the cane with all that with the camera and stuff. Are you getting around better now?
When weather's good, I get better, but when weather's bad, I get worse.
Oh, really?
Because I have to go outside to feel good. If I don't go outside, then I just regress.
Oh,
geez.
Is this a bad day then?
Hmm?
Ryan says you're not enthused today. Are you having a bad day?
Woman's not enthused. How enthused you want me to be? I mean, what kind of enthusiasm you like? I'm here.
Serenade us or something. Let us know.
These people demand entertainment, don't they? I mean, they just want.
What up, Benny, baby? Good to see you, my man.
All I could say is everyone on panel, tell me how to do. That's all I gotta say. As long as we're here and we're having fun, that's fine by me. I can't complain,
Beckerman mentions Friday night, so we do have local wrestling here this Friday night, Fountain City Pro Wrestling, and I'm looking forward to it. Hanging out with I think Bobby's going to be there, brother Joe will probably be there, Beckerman's going to be there, Swag Dub will probably be there, and Beckerman, I think I can make the dinner, so I just got permission tonight to do that, so I should be in. My wife's going to pick up the kid, so count me in for dinner before that. But hell yeah, looking forward to that, Beckerman.
I got my dinner tonight.
I mean, on time, on shmime. Time is a human construct,
I see you all. Nicely done.
Time doesn't even really exist. It's only space-time. These are things.
I fully agree. Given the fact that today, our clock said, when it was 5 o'clock, it said 4 o'clock, which just again proves that there is no designated time. Which I agree, there is no such thing as time.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Had I been my fit
now.
Gamma Rays wants to know the thoughts on John Cena turning heel. I'll go first.
What do you mean?
I don't give a shit.
I don't know what that
Do you have
is.
any?
Who's it
Do
with
you have
Johnny?
any thoughts? Okay, Cena, no thoughts on that. Retro, what are your thoughts on John Cena turning heel?
What the fuck?
I just
How's that
really
supposed
I recently heard about that regarding Cody Rhodes. I'm like, darn, that's not like him at all. That's not like John Cena at all. He's like, there's really no way to explain what's going on. But at the same time, holy crap, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna go back to meet dinner, but I'll be muted and I'm still here. But yeah, crazy.
All right, Tony, what are your thoughts on John Cena finally turning heel after all these years?
I think it's a wonderful thing. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I think it's a wonderful thing. It should have happened years ago.
All right, Dave Ayers, hopefully you can bring some education to this. What are your thoughts
Not
on
really.
John Cena turning heel?
I really don't have any.
So he
All
attacked
right,
this-
we suck. Sorry, Gamma. Do you want to try again with another question? Anybody else want to try again with another question? We'll do another round and see if anybody has an intelligent answer
I will
to your
say,
question.
I will say, for historical educational purposes, regarding my life as being a fan of John Cena, in middle school, I had a John Cena backpack. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ball in. That's what's up. All right. Well, I mean, strike out on that one. If anybody else wants to try
What
it
does
out
that
again.
mean? Don't freaking just say strike out. What the hell is it supposed to mean?
You don't know who John Cena is,
Yes.
don't you?
What about his heel?
Okay, he's a wrestler. He's always been a good guy, a face, as they call it in the wrestling. And he recently turned heel with The Rock against Cody Rhodes, our reigning champion. And it has caused shockwaves among the wrestling fans. And so, yeah, it's been a pretty big deal. I will tell you, as soon as I heard about it, I'm pretty sure it was Beckerman that told me about it. The first thing I did was go to Harris Family Hobbies and look and see how they reacted to it. I wanted video of him and his
I
son.
didn't even think about that.
I wanted to see them reacting to it live. I wanted that video. They didn't have it, but that's the first thing I wanted when I heard about it. I will say that.
So Johnny Cena, isn't that guy that started the stream? He's superhero, some kind of superhero.
Yeah, he's the guy with the toilet seat on his head. What is that? That's the.
Oh wait, did I miss CJ? Where's CJ at? Oh, there he is. He says, "Don't encourage the worm."
CJ, be quiet.
What up, CJ? I ain't seen CJ around. We miss Insomniacs, man. We need those late night streams. I love waking up in the morning and either catching you guys still live or just going back and seeing what crazy shit you guys talked about all night. I miss that. Bring it back whenever you can, Anyway. Bug Wars. Do we want to? Can we do that? Has anybody read Bug Wars? We could talk about Bug Wars.
I need the second printing is coming out with this week. Is it the second print coming out this week? I need to pick it up because I missed the first issue.
Oh, John's not. He's Peacemaker. Okay.
I thought it was a great start. I'm really pumped about that one. Blade Forger is cool. I did a review on Blade Forger as well recently. I'm interested in that one, but that one has more work to do to suck me into the world that it's building. But Bug Wars, for whatever reason, it sucked me in right away. I just like the vibe of it.
The Blade one.
Yes.
Okay, so explain it because I mean it looks like Conan, but it has planes. I don't understand what the hell.
It has planes. Yeah, that was an interesting thing in the book, right? So there is this mix of like barbarian, savage land timeline, but then you also see the Owada guy flying a plane in the beginning of the book. So it is a different kind of medieval world that they seem to be building with that book. And the first book sets up the world, but there's a ton that we don't know. Like I went ahead and like in my video, I decided to assume that Owada's daughter's name is Sakima, but I'm not sure that that's what that means. That word means. I don't know if anybody read it, but I went ahead for the purposes of my video. I felt like it was okay if I assumed that her name was Sakima, but it's not clear to me that I made the correct assumption there. Sakima may mean something else in the context of the book, but it's an interesting start. But the first issue wasn't as powerful, I thought, as the Bug Wars first issue in terms of igniting my imagination about what could happen next.
I just want. I mean, I didn't pick it up when it came out. Then I saw your video. I'm not going to say you're an influencer. I'm not saying that at all. But
Oh, the dirty word.
I did want to pick it up after I saw your video.
Hey.
But they didn't have. But it was sold out, and so I was like, I'll wait for the second printing, and it's coming out.
There is a second printing, yeah.
Yeah.
I would not run out and overpay for this book. Don't do that.
I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to.
Mark, circumstance, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a second batch of the thing because I'm still hungry. I don't eat that much.
What are you eating? Hey, well, before you go, what are you eating?
Promise me you won't make me feel bloody guilty
about food.
Okay, good point. Ramen.
I love ramen, man.
Yeah, what's wrong with ramen? A lot of salt, though.
Sorry, I just I've been on other parents like, why do you always eat ramen? Sorry, that's happened to me. But as long as you guys don't mind.
Was it chicken ramen? Was it beef ramen? Was it seafood ramen?
Excuse me. I had beef ramen at one point, but I ran out, so it's just chicken ramen.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
What up to my all right, homie? What up to my flavored whiskey brother, 80s guy? Thanks for hanging out tonight. Dude, that's one of the most disgusting things that anybody has ever told me. So we're gonna treat that like a question. Damirs. Perry described to me that he does like to take one piece of bread, put some mayonnaise on it, slap it together with another piece of bread, and just eat that. And it's delicious, he tells me. What are your thoughts on that?
Disgusting.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how disgusting is that?
Like a 12.
Yeah, I so agree. Norman, mayonnaise sandwiches, is it in or is it out?
I don't eat mayo, period. So
I don't even.
It's out. On a scale of 1 to 10, how disgusting is it?
I mean, yeah, I agree with the 12. I agree with the 12.
12 being a super disgusting. Tony, mayonnaise sandwich. Are you in with Perry? Are you going to stand on this hill with him?
Sweetheart, I'll take a spoon of mayonnaise and just eat it. I'm in. I will just go and just eat the mayo.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how disgusting is a mayonnaise sandwich?
Absolutely negative 100.
That's so fucking gross. I'm disgusted, and I now think of you differently.
It's okay.
Forevermore.
I'm disgusted.
I just don't like the combination of whiskey and all that mayo. That's not.
And just let you know, it has to be gluten-free bread because I can't eat bread because of the gluten issue.
Don't come to the hood with that.
And it's Cane's because I live in New England. It's Cane's, not Duke's or anything. It's Cane's mayonnaise, or maybe because that's made in Massachusetts, or maybe Hellman's. We don't have, but I've never had Duke's, so I can't even say about Duke's.
Man, all right, that's enough mayonnaise talk. Can someone else change the subject on this? FOC was pretty light this week, so we could go through it, and it wouldn't take very long at all. Has anybody else looked at it already?
Looked at what?
FOC.
No, I haven't seen it. I come here for FOC.
That's disgusting.
This is why I come here, because it says FOC and friggin' chill. I want to chill and watch FOC with you. That's why I'm here. So
buckle up,
see.
Tony. John says buckle up. Omni X-Men looks to run late tonight.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So buckle up, brother.
Buckle up, baby.
Eat mayo with French fries and burritos. Some of y'all are disgusting, man.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Some of y'all. Ugh, FOC, I'm out. Come on, Mike. We can't do the FOC. See, I get pushed and pulled. People are mad that I do it, and people are mad that I don't do it.
Change your title, goddammit.
No, I like it's a great title. Come on, I'm not giving that up.
That's the same thing when they said that the PT Cruiser was a good car until it lasts not so long.
Hey, you know something? If you bought one of those things, what do you call those things?
A PT Cruiser.
And it's still running today. It's a damn good car. Okay, so don't worry, don't knock it.
I'm not saying I'm knocking the car itself. I'm knocking the fact that when they break down, it's almost infixable. Thank you.
Infixable? Unfixable.
That's what you are.
Defixable.
Infixable. Story of- Okay.
Norman, I love your background, man.
What?
Yeah.
Looks great.
Oh, he's talking about, okay.
Representing the Star Wars too above there.
Yeah. This is set up until the Superman movie comes out. So
I am looking forward to that.
yeah.
I'll be throwing another review video up for the reels. We'll see if we can't get another 150,000 view reel. That was kind of crazy. I didn't expect that at all for the Captain America. We got psychedelic comics in the house.
How you doing?
We are in here. We got the KC homie Kyle in
Hello,
here. Kyle, looking forward to playing it. Hopefully you will get
crap.
down with this. Should be a good time.
Read his next comment. He says he has a convertible Peter Cruiser. Now,
There you go.
that's a good car. I do love me a good convertible. I don't drive, but I love riding in them. So.
We do have heavy competition tonight. Daredevil is dropping on Disney Plus on Tuesday nights. How dare they do that to me?
I have yet to watch that. I heard it's good.
Yeah,
I like to binge. Say that again, Demers.
I said I haven't watched the latest season yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it.
I just gotta say,
You had a video that went 150,000.
I have a reel on Instagram got 150,000. Me and Beckerman and a couple of my friends, we reviewed Captain America 4 coming out of the movie, and it got kind of crazy unexpectedly.
Wow.
well,
Cool.
honestly, you know,
Was it
was
was it Beckerman or was it you that made that happen?
I'm sure it was Beckerman.
Oh.
Yeah, because it said it sucked.
He did have the most to say.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna watch Daredevil for sure. But I like to binge, so I'll binge it the final week, the finale week, and then I'll watch the finale with everybody. But I did hear someone talking about that the viewership is down, which I don't know how they would know that, given that would be Disney Plus data that they probably don't freely release. Actually, now that I think about it, but I did hear someone say that viewership was down. I don't know how they would know that though. Does anybody have thoughts? Does anybody know? Has any of us watched it? It sounds like that's a no.
I just saw a title. It says get a good reception, but lower than what was it? Loki and what was the other one? What's the other? Loki and Agatha.
not gonna lie. I haven't seen the new Daredevil. The only Daredevil referencing I saw was the one with Ben Affleck back in the day, you know. So
no, you're a little behind, brother.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
Well, I don't think I'm a little behind. I think I'm a lot behind, given the fact that Ben Affleck movie's been out for lots of years. So you don't have to sugarcoat it, brother. I can take it. Love you. No homo.
Tony, what is this about? Perry, you suck. Pass this book.
Okay, so there was a trade paperback of Born Again, right? That went through different people, and I sent it to Perry. Always had, he always goofed on Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this Edwin from Comic Jabroni, he's even written on this thing. Yeah, he is. Anyways, so we all read it, we signed it, and then we passed it on. Well, I passed it on to Perry like years ago, and it's probably like he probably sold it or something. I don't know where even hell where it is, but he's never passed it on. He's never read it. It's just like, come on, man, Jabroni's in there, and you've never even done anything with it.
Perry, what do you have to say for yourself? Did you want to come on and defend yourself from these accusations? There's a very important signature in this book, apparently, and you're just bogarting it, as they say. I can't believe that the person known as not giving a fuck about anybody but himself would do such a thing. This is crazy.
I'll go. This turned from a normal panel into Judge Judy bit.
That's what we do here at FOC and Chill.
Comic Jabroni is an elite username.
What?
Psychedelic says they only watched a few of the Daredevil on Netflix or whatever. I actually watched a few on the dark web as I do not get Netflix. We won't mention that part. Looks good as I am in for any comic related TV movies. Well, the Netflix one, yeah, is the old one. They're on Disney Plus now, obviously.
I ain't gonna lie. That part with
Wow.
the newer Daredevil actor as Daredevil in one of the Spider-Man movies, I can't remember which one. It was only Tom Holland when the brick flies through the window and he's like, and the hit. What's his excuse? I'm a really good lawyer. That had me rolling. I ain't gonna lie. It was that had me rolling due to the sarcasm. I'm a connoisseur of the sarcasm, so.
Aren't we all?
Did
How
you
many
see
people-
this?
I'm not.
Tony says it's in his private collection. Wow.
Yeah,
Just,
I expect.
I have a question.
wow. Yes.
How many people in here don't collect new books?
Don't get too many.
I unfortunately don't collect a lot of comic books. And
I don't have a full list for sure.
Because, and Norman, in my defense, Norman, I would love to get more comics, but the only comic book store that's nearby is not on my route when I go shopping. Unfortunately, I have something that takes us. Otherwise, I would love to get some comics. There is some pretty good comics at my local comic book store. But yeah, that's my only defense on that.
Benny,
Wow.
Benny.
Look at the chat. So many people not collecting new book. No wonder you got so many people not interested in FOC.
Benny, Edwin and Perry, like this. Don't worry about it, Penny. I mean.
Oh, so I can't use it. Dang it. You took it from me. Kyle does not collect new books. Keep looking sexy, Naman, you wild man.
Well,
Thanks.
And Psychedelic is not collected after.
I'm not saying that Edwin started it. I'm just saying he was in it. I'm not saying he started it. So it was, it doesn't belong to him. It belongs to the community. Okay. So I'll give you that much, Benny. But Perry and Edwin, they were the original Four Horsemen, but it doesn't belong to him. No, it not. I mean, it was mine first before I gave it to him, so it did not belong to me.
Thomas O'Donnell says he buys but rarely reads them, and that's interesting. Are you speculating then? Because what would be the point of buying and not reading unless you were trying to buy for a nickel, sell for a dime, type stuff? Evil is asking Naman, are you asking if we actively currently support comic books? Is that what you're asking, Naman?
No, like new books, because I find that about 95% of new books will eventually end up at Dollar Bin. So why would I buy a new book?
It's very true, unfortunately.
And then, the ones that become good, I sort of follow Kyle's thing and buy trade paperbacks.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I think about this a lot, and I don't want to be this guy, but I continue, to answer your question, Naman, I buy weekly comics. I order FOC. We don't always get to talk about the FOC on this show, but I'm always looking at it and ordering off of it. So I buy comics every single week. But when I think about it logically, it doesn't make a lot of sense the way that I do things. It would make a lot more sense to buy trades. Because really, honestly, that's how I read. And so I just love the hustle of the floppy game. And I also love the idea of keeping floppies around. So I'm just one dude buying comics. But for me, it's kind of like I'm doing the part to keep my LCS going. I'm doing the part to keep the indie books going. I'm just doing my little part in this space to keep it going, even though I don't know how well I could argue how practical it is to continue to buy comic books this way. It doesn't seem very practical, but I have fun doing it,
I mean, I like the idea of having the floppy, and I do have trades, and they're over there. And but I don't read them. The only thing I really do read is the omnibus I have there from Phantom Stranger. I'll pick up that and read. But I'll read the floppies that are over there before I'll pick up the trades that I have there. I like the idea of having a floppy. I like the idea of reading a floppy and having that issue, that type of thing. So I
like that too.
Yeah.
So could you argue that it's practical to continue collecting floppies in this day and age?
It's not practical at all.
Yeah.
It isn't practical at all. That it's just my preference of spending more money than I should. I guess I don't know. It's not practical at all.
If I had a really good LCS, I might be more likely to, but the closest one I've got, so we're 30 minutes away, and it's not great.
That sucks. Have you thought about online like Midtown or T-Fall or?
Yeah, but I just don't. I did do Midtown for a little while and stuff, and it just sort of backlogged for a while, and I decided to just not worry about it.
We got another question, and I'll go ahead and start with you, Daymares. What book would you drop a couple of $100 for?
Oh,
what up, Simon?
Happy birthday, man! I missed your birthday.
Is there a book?
Happy birthday, Simon.
Yeah, there is. One book I've been keeping an eye out for if I can find it kind of cheap is a 9/8 of Solar Man of the Atom 10. Totally
Solar
black cover.
Man.
Circumstances. I gotta go by.
I've got it in a 9/6, and I've got a second print in a 9/8.
Sorry to interject, Damon, but I always let Circumstance know that around 10 o'clock I gotta get going. Because again, little one goes to bed pretty close to this time, so I can't be on a panel. Other than
I appreciate you jumping on as always, Retro.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And before anyone thinks me joining my friend Blakey's panel is disrespecting Circumstance, there's a reason why I go on Blakey's panel at night, because he needs like comfort, especially now since he just has surgery on his foot. To be exact, his toe, he had a bit of an infection, and they did a lot of surgery on that. So I'm going over there and keeping a calm voice. It's really hard to keep my, not really anxiety, but my excitement to a minimum when I'm on such a great panel. And I don't want what happened on Jake's panel where Mr. Guy comes in and knocks on my dice and says, "Hey, keep it down."
No worries, brother. It's not disrespectful at all, brother. It's a big YouTube world, man. So enjoy your night, man. I appreciate you jumping on.
You too. And may the Lords of Retroverse bless you, and may you live long and prosper. Take care of yourself. And people, don't forget, if you haven't seen the beginning of his live stream, please do be kind and rewind. I'll see you later.
Later, homie.
I've always wanted to do that.
Hey, Adam, two things. One, and be kind, rewind, and sub to Wolf 65. Anyways, and it's a 9.4. So
I've got a 9/6. I've got a 9/6.
But
I've got a 9/8 second print.
See, I got a first print, and it's signed by Shooter. But if it was a 9.8, I would send it to you.
The thing is that 9.8s, there for a long time they were $1,000. We could get a 9/6 for like 200.
Right.
So I just, now that the price has probably dropped just because nobody's buying them, there's none for sale. But if the price were to drop on them, down to a few, to 300 or something like that, 400, I would probably pick one up just to have it in a 9/8.
What up, Remy?
What's going on, baby? How you doing?
Man? We've been asked the question: what book would you drop a couple of hundo on for? On for on.
I don't know. 181.
Okay, that's an easy answer.
I don't have one yet. I'd buy that for a couple of $100.
Yeah,
I don't know that you could get away with it.
Well, I mean, you didn't say it had to be a realistic buy. You just asked what I would. That
is true.
Yeah. Maybe
fair.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
We got too many lawyers here.
TN, you need to reword your question. Apparently, there's too many loopholes in it. Because I was going to say, hell no, there's not a book I would spend $200 on. But if someone offered me to 181, yeah, I would.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah.
I stand corrected. Psychedelic says once comics went above $1, that was it for me. Old school 20 center over here. Yeah,
Okay.
I missed the days of that. So borrow Omni Buy from the library as I am cheap and not into collecting stuff and wasting space. Done with that. And that's the problem of doing what I'm doing is, man, you start to run out of space, man. You know, it doesn't make sense, really. It's not practical.
Hey,
Jeez.
I don't
look
have
at that.
any space left anymore.
Yeah, you can't really see how many short boxes are behind me, but there's about 45 short boxes behind me.
It's
So I'm
okay.
saying when we start building a wall, that's for
Those are all
real.
long. Those are
Yeah.
long boxes, and there's over 6. There's almost 70 boxes there.
You
And
could
there's
stop a
there's
tornado with
underneath
that.
there, underneath there, and whatever. So
And that's the thing that sucks about buying these modern books is I know that they're not worth anything.
no, they're not.
You could get, not 10 cents. It's around here. You could get 20 cents a book if you went and got rid of them. But yeah, it is very true that I don't think it's really makes sense. And I say this on JP's show on Monday night. It doesn't really make sense to spec on modern comics for the most part. Because it's just not like it used to be where a guy could collect comics from the 80s on and then buy a house with the profits from just collecting comics. I think those days are long gone, but I would love to be proven wrong for sure. E-Man says he's dialing back on floppies, but he'll treat them like a trade. He has Grimm 1 through 21 and have yet to read it. I do like keeping up. I was the same way, man. But my sister-in-law bought me this, and I finally started reading it, and it's actually, it's pretty decent. So
No, that's when I was collecting, but I stopped because you only have so much money, right? And I stopped that one, but I was enjoying that one. So
Eli, people will say the same. I use T-Fall, and I like T-Fall, but people will say the same thing about T-Fall as they don't care about the conditions of your books. I will say I'm not always getting a 9.8 from T-Fall, but I don't know that it's reasonable to expect a 9.8 all the time. What do you guys think about that? Is it reasonable to always expect? I mean, expecting near mint, sure, but expecting a pristine 9.8,
no,
especially when it's being shipped to you.
no.
When you go to the store, do you pick up the first copy?
No.
Like right up front?
No.
You
That all the other grubby hands have been on?
No.
I go to my LCS. I do T-Fall. I do Midtown. I even started doing the economic and comics type of thing. Helping the guy, picking a 1 or 2 there. And do I expect a perfect? No, you can't, because it's being handled, put in a box, handled, being thrown over in a truck here, truck there, however they get it to you. It's never going to be pristine. Never is going to. Unless you pull it off the press, it's not going to be friggin' pristine.
I just had some bad shipping with T-Fall and some of their, whenever you did lower volume with them.
Yeah, you got to get a box from them,
or you have
to check the safe shipping and pay a little more. Yeah, or because if you just buy a few, they'll send you some bullshit.
Is it weird though that you're still looking for the best copy? Like, even if you'll never get it graded or anything, like I find myself I'm like, I don't really care about this. I'm gonna read it, but I still want to get the best one I can find. I don't know why.
Dude, I'm the same way. I am. Yeah.
If it's in a bent corner or something, I'll go buy another one and keep the bent corner. I'll go buy another one and have 2 of the books just because one has a bent corner.
That was one of the things. No, that was one
everything in your life.
That was one of the things that was new for me when I came back in 2021. It was understanding how particular things had become. Like, it wasn't enough to own the book; it had to be in pristine condition, with no spine ticks or anything like that. That was a new discovery for me as I came back into the hobby, and it does seem a little ridiculous, like how we treat the 9.8 so much differently. I mean, we've had this conversation, but the difference between a 9.8 and 9.6, the price difference doesn't really make sense at all. I don't know why we're like this, but I don't know why we're like this in a lot of ways. And like Remy was describing, like I'm like that too. It's like I'm gonna try and get the 9 looking copy. I'm never gonna grade this.
It is
fucking
the dumbest, like issue 4, and I'm still gonna look for the best copy
issue
that they
4 is
have.
never gonna be worth anything.
Does 9.8 stays 9.8 in the slab?
I mean, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, they grade it.
And Evil, I would say people collect for all kinds of reasons. Some people collect for value. Some people collect for the reading.
Age does not count these guys 9.8 into 9.7. Mere age of a comic book.
They don't make 9.7.
9.6, whatever. I mean,
no. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying the idea is that they don't make them. They don't label 9.7s, right? I mean, what the hell? It's always an even number. Oh, I do have a 9.9. So yeah, okay, I'm totally wrong.
6.5.
We got some Valiant love out here in these streets. We got another Valiant lover.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of old Valiant when they first came. The old stuff.
Yeah, that's a wall of Valiant art.
Though I sold my Harbinger 1 for like at the time was good money, $40, and I'm kicking myself in the ass because I don't even know what it's worth now, if it's worth anything. But I sold it for $40.
I don't know. The 9.8 used to be like less than a year ago was $1,000.
Right.
They're now 500 or 600. Raws used to be 150 or so. I don't know what they are now.
Yeah, this was raw, but I mean, this is like a couple of years after it came out. Not it was raw. $40. There you go. I mean, hell, I pay what, buck and change maybe, for it. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me instead of following the Daredevil craze tonight. It's really cool.
So are we gonna do any FOC today?
Well, I mean, I started, but we got some major pushback too, and there's really not a lot of books.
Who pushed back? Who pushed back? Screw them.
There's
I did. I dare you to put on some FOC. I dare
you not to.
You want to see some interruption? This is going to turn into the Remy Q channel real quick. Real quick. I'll start taking my clothes off. Like this is going to get real. Yeah.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Show me your FOC, Barry says. Show me your FOC.
Fuck you. Fuck me.
All right. Well, has anybody seen Captain America 4 yet? We've heard my opinion. I haven't heard you guys's. Remy?
I haven't. Captain America 4. Yeah, I did see that. I saw it with the wife. It was all right.
I just watched it.
No, actually, we found it entertaining. It was. It wasn't that.
We'll get to you, Tony. We're asking Remy right now. Hold on.
But okay, but I'm watching John's freaking show here. I might have to hop off to freaking say hey.
I think you should take Oldwood first.
Oh, you want Tony to go first?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the wife and I, we watched it and we found it very entertaining. There were a bunch of friggin' holes in it. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of holes that didn't make sense. Even she was saying, "How did that work? How did he know that?" I was like, but for the most part, it was entertaining. It was.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
7.
Wow. We gave it like a 3. I gave it a 3.5, and I gave it the highest score.
Yeah, I didn't find it that
bad. So I went to see it. If I had a grade, I'd give it a 7. There were some holes in it. I found it entertaining, though. It was entertaining.
Hey, did we watch it together?
I think we did.
You don't look like my wife, but hey.
I was going to be shocked if Remy gave this a higher grade than I gave it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I don't know. I enjoyed another Marvel movie in the theater. Thank you to whoever created that one.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving it?
I told you it was a solid 7 for me.
Oh, I thought you were copying Tony.
There were some holes in it, but I found it entertaining. Every time I watched it, and I was like, "Well, how did they know that?" But I mean, it was good. It was entertaining.
The whole thing was a slab of Swiss cheese. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Daymers, do you have it, or do you want to?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, well, damn it!
But
man.
Sorry, I didn't watch it yet.
Man, what were you gonna say?
I did get this in the mail yesterday.
Oh, that looks like a lot of.
There's a
I
lot
love
of
those
money.
hard covers.
Kickstarter. It's all of his covers and stuff.
God, I wish I could afford it.
Oh,
That's
nice.
cool. Actually,
Got prelim sketches for his covers, and then the actual covers and little articles about them.
Man, I bought this Kickstarter from Boom Studios. It was for the art of Something's Killing Children and a poster because I love Tynan. I'm a sucker, so of course I gave them my money. But I backed this back in June. It was supposed to come out in December, and they still haven't sent it to me. And I can go and buy it from Amazon cheaper than I paid on this Kickstarter.
really
What do you
show
guys
it.
think?
I know.
What do you guys think about that? Isn't
That's-
that crazy? Isn't that crazy? It's
Did you-
cheaper on Amazon right now than I paid for it, and I still haven't gotten it yet from the
Well,
Kickstarter.
somebody got taken.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
dude, I feel played, man. Boom Studios did me. It's the worst Kickstarter experience I've ever had, for sure.
And for those of you out there who actually want it, check out Remy Q Studios on Amazon. I've got it posted right now.
What's the price point on that?
A couple dollars less than what you paid in for the Kickstarter. Sorry, sir, but I need my return quickly.
All right, awesome. Love Turner. What the hell does that mean? Wait a second.
Michael Turner.
Oh, okay, there we go.
What did you think it meant?
2 7s. I don't know. What's Kickstarter? Are you serious, John? You can't be serious.
just kidding.
What series do you want a reprint of? Oh, Tina's got the questions. I don't know. I don't think we've seen enough reprints lately. Does anybody have an answer to that one?
You didn't ask me about if I had a couple $100.
Well, because that question got ruined by Remy. He
Oh, I'm
ruined
sorry.
it.
I ruined the question. I apologize.
All right. Well, so actually, it's not one; it's multiple. I'm trying to get all the all this strange adventures, Dead Man from 205 to 216. So I would spend the money on getting that run. Okay.
Well, that's one. You have to put it on one book. So you would one
right.
book cost 200 bucks.
213. All right, 213 slab. Okay.
Okay, so you would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I have a real book. Angel and I are looking for a low grade of X-Men 101. But yeah, I'm prepared to pay a couple $100 for it.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
Oh, so now we have a.
When we were at Heroes last year, we almost picked one up. I want to say it was like 180. It was right under that $200 mark, but we couldn't quite commit on that one.
Oh, that's a nice one. Okay. See Phoenix on the cover. I like it. I respect it. I can't think of a book I'd spend that much money on.
Yes, I have an answer. If you're going to ask me a question.
Okay, my bad, Naman. What's your answer?
I've been preparing for this question since you asked it. How long ago was it asked?
Okay, look,
Marcus, do you even YouTube, bro? I feel like what is this? We need a moderator on here all of a sudden. This is crazy. I've been on the show plenty of times. It's usually pretty smooth, but man.
Real EC?
I mean, Jesus. Anyway.
I'm sorry, Naman. What you got for us?
So this is a reprint. Weird Science. If I love science fiction, and it turns out that EC Books writes a great science fiction stories, and their art is great too. And it's from Golden Age, and so if they get one of these out, the original, and if it's like maybe 3 or 4 or 5, I'll pay $200 for it.
What year is that? Like 1940 something? What do you know?
1950, I think.
Yeah.
In 1955.
Very cool. Yeah, that's definitely outside my pay range. Cliffy baby joining us from the homie Paul and the 619 and his amazing friends. Check him out on the YouTubes. How are you doing,
the
my
ability
man?
to teleport across. It's so great.
You are always welcome, my man. How was the show and how are you?
The show was nice. I am well.
You're supposed to come in home.
You know,
Come
that's
on,
it. That's the thing. You know, I got some comics. That's fun.
Whip him out. Whip it out. Come on, Clifford, it out. Right. There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Ooh.
Raven the Bold 175, Lois Lane and Batman versus Metallo. You just don't see this every day. 173, Batman and the Guardians of the Universe.
I get that one.
Nice.
And a Nemesis backing story because DC keeps forgetting they own him. All right. Tony, Kami versus Tony, wherever you are, you need Brave and the Bold 172, baby. You need it. Batman and Firestorm.
Firestorm. What happened to that guy?
He's still around.
Is he?
He's
Yeah.
in place.
What book is he in?
Oh my God. I think he was in Adam Project recently.
Yeah.
Brother John's Comics, I love you, baby. Hi. TN Comedy, what's up? I see you, baby. I'm calling people baby tonight. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I don't know.
I'll call you baby.
164 with Hawkman.
I got that one. Yeah, I got a lot of those. I got a lot of those Brave and Bulls.
Nice.
And this 152, and I believe his crazy ass girlfriend, Jean Loring, is in this issue too. Because we all know what went wrong there in that relationship.
Do we?
Identity crisis. Remember?
Do we all know? I don't know.
Yo, she killed Elongated Man's wife.
Yeah.
That bitch.
That crazy bitch. 178 with the Creeper.
$6 on a pile of comics that included Batman 50 and Batman 81. Wow.
Oh, Middleman. Middleman.
Metal Man. I love this. Great looking book.
That's a nice robot with some nice breasts.
My favorite out of this bunch, number 192, Batman and Superboy.
Okay, so apparently Firestorm has a fan base. I had no idea. Nobody ever talks about Firestorm that I
Are you serious? No one talks about Firestorm?
Not on this channel.
Am I tripping, guys? Do people talk about Firestorm?
Nuclear Man, Firestorm, the Nuclear Man, Firestorm, Ronnie Raymond, Firestorm, the Russian guy, and Firestorm. I forgot the other kid, Jason Rush, and Firestorm, Jason Rush. We don't talk about Jason Rush. We don't talk about Ronnie Raymond.
Yeah, I ain't never heard you talk about
him, Professor Stein. All right.
I ain't never heard you talk about him.
Batman, Brave and the Bold 184. It's Batman the Flash versus Rainbow Raider and
Rainbow Raider.
Dr. Double X. This one is an interesting find. 195, Batman and I, Vampire.
Yeah.
Cliff, you collect Rainbow books solely?
I do today.
Oh.
And look, Rainbow adjacent because Karate Kid is Legion, and Legion is a little bit gay all the time. Love this. And 196,
Legion is gay all the time. What are you talking about?
Legion is gay all the time?
Yeah. You seen that guy with the Ultraman? You seen the Ultraman?
Nami, are you coming out? Or do you read Legion?
No, I read Legion, but hey, Shipman can read gay stuff.
I didn't say that. I wasn't cementing. I'm just saying it's a little gay, and we all know it. It's just like X-Men is pretty gay, and people are in denial. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to touch it. You know?
How's X-Men gay?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Bitch. Okay. Do you think that you can have the fabulousness of Storm and Jean Grey and that should contain heterosexuality? You think Cyclops can be walking around being called slim, banging every broad she sees, and then be talking to Wolverine about Scotty in a thong and Jeannie in a bikini? Come on. They queer as fuck all over the X-Men. I don't want to hear it. Those
oh no, the X-Men are woke. Oh no.
Oh no, the X-Men were never about liberty and injustices against those who are different.
Hey, you seen that?
New.
You know, you seen that
Billy.
guy who shipped his forms?
Ship is what?
Ooh, I like that piece.
Bodies.
Yes, you're doing the beige. You're doing the beige.
More peach. I like that storm. Actually, I kind of
Peachy.
want it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, those are nice. I kind of want that set. Those are nice.
That's a nice set.
They
Ooh,
are.
hey.
Ooh.
Hey. Gay, straight, right, left, who cares? The only thing that matters is do you like comic books? And if you do, you're in. If you don't, get the fuck out of it. No, I'm kidding. You can
Well,
stay.
you know what? I just want to say, I wish that were true, but instead, it's not true yet. So I'm going to keep sticking around till it is.
Dude, it's
What's
true
not
about me,
true?
baby.
Oh,
I
who
know
cares?
it's true about you.
Okay.
No other man has ever figured me in a convention in front of 3 men in a basement.
Damn straight, girl.
Lordy. Lordy.
I
Goodness.
can't wait for Marcus to do it to me.
Oh, Lordy.
He's got bigger hands than me, so it's gonna be a better job, you know.
That's a hell of a haul. Thank you for sharing that with us. We appreciate you coming in hot as always. Is there anything else burning in your hearts tonight?
Oh my goodness. Well, all right. So I've got
Oh, he just muted himself. You muted yourself.
Cliff.
That's what I have about that.
Hi. So yeah, tomorrow night, Council Comics, 8 p.m. Eastern, new comic book day. Friday night, I got Marco from Renovision for Comics and Company. That's the alternate name to Comics and Cocktails with Cliff. And so we'll be shooting the shit and doing our thing. I already forgot what I'm doing Saturday, but it has nothing to do with comics. So I have a life to go live. Sunday, we're doing the box office on Council Comics, but we're doing different directors. It's finally my choice of director. So the next 3 movies are my choices. So we're starting with Penny Marshall's Jumpin' Jack Flash. I chose Penny Marshall as my director. And then that's it. It's the usual after that for a while. I'm still looking for a guest for the following Friday night. So if anybody that actually enjoys talking comic books and having a cocktail, you call me and let me know. DM me. My DMs are open.
There you go. I guess we're doing the channel shout out. So Remy, what's going on with you? Thank you for jumping on. Anything going on your channel? I missed let's talk about it because you're switching it around on me. Like, how am I gonna know when it's gonna go down, man? What's going on with that?
Yeah, we're trying Fridays at 7:30 before In the Mix.
Okay,
we're trying it out.
That's a new temporary, possibly permanent time.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so I got to adjust my schedule as such. Anything else going on? We've got Let's Talk About It with the lovely Miss Angel on Fridays before DJ. Anything else going on with you?
Yeah, and then right after that, In the Mix on DJ Link's channel,
where you will be with the homies, the Illuminati. They say.
Yeah.
I hear there's a cabal of comic book YouTubers who are pulling the strings behind the scene. Would you know anything about that?
What it is. Don't tell anybody though.
Did you know?
Don't tell anybody our evil plan. Because when you log on to StreamYard, do you really have permission to use it or not? I mean, come on now.
I appreciate you jumping on as always, Remy. Check him out. Link is in the chat, guys. Naman, aka a comic bookworm. What's going on?
I'm interviewing Ryan Odegawa tomorrow. I always have a artist or writer interview on every Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. I want to throw this at your in your chat room. Can I do that? I have an idea for a live stream, and I'm wondering what you guys think.
Okay.
I'm gonna start drawing something. I'm gonna look at the reference and I'm gonna draw it. And it's a chat room's job is to know what comic book that is from what comic book title and all that, cover and all that. Guess that
so
comic book.
Okay, there we go. That's got to be Spectre. So we got to know the exact issue, though.
Is that Adventure Comics?
Tony, you're getting closer. Closer.
Is that Spectre or no?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a Spectre.
All right, so I got one thing right. I get a point. So that sounds like a fun game. It sounds like a game I would absolutely suck at, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I almost hit the spot.
That's a great drawing, Norman.
Wow! Wow! Damn, I was like, wait for a hot minute and I missed it. Damn, Naman.
Wait a minute, is that
freaking
Strange Adventures?
Huh?
Is that a Strange Adventures?
Yeah, the Adventures comic book.
Yeah.
Adventure Comics.
Adventure Comics. Yeah, that's what I said.
Adventure Comics.
I'm setting booby traps. So what are you? So you're asking if this is a cool show or
Adventure Comics 436? I don't know. It might be 436.
I don't know the number.
400 sounds right. 400 sounds right. So Brother John probably got it right.
All right, there you go. Weird Adventures. There you go.
What up, Paul? Great show tonight, homie.
So
the game is
that might be fun. If I invite artists to do that, myself to do that, and so on.
Guys, what do you think? Guess that art. 1 in the chat if you're down for it. 2 in the chat if it's a pass. Let Naman know if you're interested in guess that art. We're getting some ones here, all from the panel. Is anybody in the chat coming through? There we go. Now we got the ones coming through. We got Rad, Brother John, Benny's in.
I mean, I've got to play that devil's advocate here. Somebody's got to go opposite. You know, I didn't want to say anything, Naman. Terrible idea, though. It's a terrible idea, though.
You know, I wasn't gonna make the Heroes Camp. Now I'm coming to Heroes Camp after Remy. I'm coming after Remy right now.
Hashtag cash only out here. Well, you're getting mostly ones. You got that 1, 2 there, that one blemish. Yeah. But other than that, you're good. Anything else going on, Naman?
That's all I have going on for right now. You know, I can't take things too fast. So.
Well, check out that interview tomorrow, guys, with how do you say the name again?
Ryan Odegawa.
Odegawa. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you so much, Naman, for jumping on. I appreciate you as always, my man. Daymares, anything going on with you, my man? Looking forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah. Not much. Sunday, I think we're playing D&D over on White Whale's channel.
Yep.
Every Sunday night.
The return of Tickles.
Return of Tickles, baby.
Anything going on the Daymares channel?
No, I haven't posted anything in quite a while. I need to.
Like 9 months ago, you went live.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. So guys, plug into that channel, hit the notification bell, and wait patiently for anything else on there. And check out the White Whale D&D channel. I have fun. I'm usually multitasking, doing something while I listen to them goof around, but it is fun listening to them. So definitely check them out. Anything else going on, my man?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, again, I look forward to Planet Man.
Yeah,
it's going to be a blast. I cannot wait. Tony, anything you want to talk about this week?
Get the Thursday night train wreck. I've been going live lately, so I can drink and show my books and hang out with everybody. And then on Sunday we're doing non-D&D
with White Whale Comics.
With White Whale Comics,
where you will play a shady figure known as Tickles. Is this correct?
Who is now a 20-foot tall dragon?
Boring.
No big deal, you know.
Yeah, I'm huge.
Now the question is, are you like a Leroy Jenkins kind of character? Because I get Leroy Jenkins vibes from
Who the hell's Leroy Jenkins?
Okay,
a little bit.
Yeah, that's thank you, Davis, for confirming that. Legion is thinking about me. What could that mean? I have no idea what that fucking means. That's a little concerning, though. I don't know if I like it. Something bad feels like it's coming my way. But that's all I got. I will say I have been considering firing back up the comic book story time. If you've never checked that out, check it out. It's on my page there. 5 great episodes with 5 great members of this comic book community. And I've been thinking about bringing that thing back. So if you have a comic book storytime episode that you'd like to do, check it out, see what it is, and maybe consider doing it yourself. I'd love to collaborate with you and do that. So message me if you have a story in your heart, and we can try and make that thing come together. I haven't gone anywhere to be missed, but why is he thinking about me though? I don't get that part. All right, but that's all I got for y'all this week. I appreciate everybody that jumped on the panel. This show's nothing without you guys deciding to take time out of your day and come hang out with me, and I could not be more appreciative. And of course, everybody in the chat that comes through and hangs out and keeps it lit, asks interesting questions. I appreciate you guys so much. And of course, the people who watch on the replay, thank you. This was episode 100 of FOC and Chill. This is 2 years of this show this week, which I can't believe that I've been doing this show for 2 years. It definitely is not what it originally intended to be, but I do think it is what it's supposed to be, and I'm proud of it, and I enjoy doing it every week. So thank you for 100 episodes, guys, and here's to 200 more. That's all I got this week. Until next week, peace.